the Greek, other country has their own mythology, from demons, spirits, to gods. Here are the lists I gathered for Philippine lower mythology. Mermaids also made it to the Philippines. It was called Sirena, half human, half fish. It is said that these creatures are mostly in the river rather than the sea, and has the beautiful, warm voice. There were too many stories about the said creatures, but like the Western counterpart, these sirenas or mermaids appear to be a beautiful woman who liked to comb their hair on a bright night. Though there were no accounts of actually seeing one, people from the Philippines actually experienced some force in the river that tried to drag them. They say that it was the spirit of the Sirena, or the Sirena themselves, since they are being disturbed by the people who are swimming in their habitat. Although experienced, no one was actually seen at what was really pulling them down. It could be the current, or it could be some sort of a thing, or maybe, or just could maybe, a Serena. Well, no one really knows. Shokai, or merman, is a counterpart of Serena. Unlike Serena, they do not have any beautiful bodies, nor they resemble any human face. Shokai are creatures straight out from your nightmare. Although some account states that there are Shokai that is also look like Serena, it could be that they just use their magic to appear beautiful, like the mermaids. They have scaled legs and webbed feet. They also have long green tentacles, and their body is covered with scales, more like fish. Usually the merman or Shokai drains fishermen and consume them as food. Caddo is a merfolk in Philippine mythology. It is believed that Caddo holds higher ranks than other sea creatures such as Serena. It is believed that Caddo is part of the royalty of the sea world. Caddos are not like Serena, where it has its tails. They closely resembles to that of a human. They have normal body and also has legs, but they also have gills on their body and fins in their arms. These help them to swim faster and breathe underwater. Kataw also holds the ability to manipulate water. They can bring waves, throw waters, and create bubbles. It is said that they can also change the water into ice. They are actors as well. One of their most common acts is to lie helplessly on the water, like they are castaway of some ship or just drowning. Usually the fishermen fell for this approach, and they will help them. But once approached, they grab the hands of the fisherman and quickly swims down, drowning and killing the victim, and of course, eating them. Mamaleo is another one of the water creature. This creature is said to be a large reptilian with a hard and resistant scales. It belongs to the serpent family, where it is said that these creatures have a body that is the size of a buffalo. Now thinking it into perspective, the buffalo is rather small, but that is just the width of this monster's belly, not the actual length. Like other sea monsters, it lies deep within the ocean. According to the legend, this creature has 2 white horns that is 30 fathoms long. They have a fiery eyes and a long fangs. When they are hungry, they spit green water in its surroundings. It could be that this green water is to attract fishes on its vicinity, or since it lives really deep, it could be that these green waters are luminescence that attracts fishes. Whatever the case is, the green water is used to hunt prey. Now the most nasty creatures is the Berberoka. Babaroka is a fierce creature that came from Philippine folklore. It is said to be a woman and is more related to nymphs of water elements. They are cannibalistic water fairies. These water fairies or water monsters can suck water in the pond. They once terrorized the people of the Philippines, and these creatures' home is the river of Apayao. They like to lie in and wait for their victim. Usually these creatures drain the water of the pond or river, making the water more lower, and the fish will be seen easily. A wandering fisherman seeing those many fish and that easy to catch will be lured in, and that is the time the Berberoka is waiting for. Once the fisherman is on its grasps, the Berberoka will unleash all the water, drowning the fisherman, swallowing them whole. It is also believed that these creatures would suck the water and use it to attack their prey nearby. Think of it like a fire truck hose. The pressure will knock off their prey and they will drag it to watery depth and consume them.